Greetings, Keechlings, King Brian here with my live reaction of One Piece Chapter 957, Ultimate. And I've been hearing that that name might actually be quite accurate, but yeah. I'm ready. My pug auto is ready. Let's get this going, shall we? Okay, we got a nice color cover. Luffy, Chopper, and Nami are playing some kind of quiz game, because you got Luffy's got like this, like a ring, and the other two have X's, and Robinson quite the nice like quiz master or whatever outfit there. Ooh, okay, now this is the double spread cover I was hoping for. Okay, it's like a duck boat. Pick up your speed. Oh, there's a little turtle there, and Chopper's like, "Don't fall off, friend." Okay, and everyone's in the back. Luffy's obviously on the front, grabbing onto the freaking duck's neck, like wrapping around. Okay, that is a big there's a turtle on a turtle. Turtleception. Okay. Really, oh God, Brook. Someone grab Brook, please. I mean, he looks like he's about to fly out. Oh wait, never mind. Frankie's got a hold of him, and Robin. Oh. And Sanji's actually the one driving the boat. Interesting. Okay, enough of that. Alright. New World. Marine HQ. You must be satisfied. Isho. The abolishment of the Seven Warlord system was your goal after all. We never saw eye to eye on it, but the kings of the world have spoken. As the day of the raid draws closer on the other side. And there's the title, Ultimate again. This is on Gemini's box, so just so that you're in the know. I'm on page 4 at the moment. About halfway done. Yeah, HQ still looking like, One Piece McDonald's, but I'm going it. Anyway, you still think the war? Okay, so he's talking to Sakasuki. Okay, you still have the war, or you still think the warlords were a necessity, despite all of the sacrifices that we've made for their sake. It must be because you've never personally suffered under them. Okay, the fact that Fujitora here seems to be injured, so is that from the whole like attack on by Jack's group? To try to get, Doflamingo? Or is this from something else? Like, is this from what happened at Reverie? Presumably at Reverie. Because it's been a little bit of time since the Jack attack. Anyway, let's just put our faith in the SSG. Super Saiyan God? What? Going forward. Oh wait, this is the secret weapon that they built to replace them, right? The power balance of the world will surely tip in our favor. It could also tip against us. Oh, okay. So what is going on? Okay, they're in the middle of a battle. Apparently in Wano, Big Mom and Kaido have formed an alliance. Okay, so Kobe has relayed it to the fleet commander, so now other people will be informed. Which it was brought up during Tekking's review for the last chapter that in like I forget how far back, it's been a while. Sakazuki actually has like a little tattoo of a sword on his shoulder, opposite arm of his, like more ornate, like flower. I forget what else it has on it, but his other tattoo, and that might indicate that he's part of Sword or the head of Sword, something. So yeah, so I mean he is the fleet, admiral, so it makes sense that he would have some oversight unless it was so secret, but apparently not if it's, being informed, or other spies maybe, but I doubt it. What? Does this mean that rocks? Oh, crap. Have returned. Oh, no. Stop talking like that. There's some kind of legend. This is reality we're facing here. For this to happen when we're already so busy, what a disaster. Oh, God. Are we actually going to learn more about the Rocks Pirates? Because that would actually be very nice. I mean, the name was dropped and it was like such a random thing. Like, is it the name of a... Like, obviously it's the group, but is it named after a person? And if that's the case, how powerful is this person? You know? I don't know. Two of the Emperor's allied, and it just had to be... Now, of all times, well, the report stated the alliance is only tentative at this stage. There hasn't been any damage done yet, but we have no idea what they're planning. And we have no countermeasures prepared either. Okay, I remember who this dude is, but not his name. So then I guess I don't really remember. Prime can't remember, not remember. In truth, we know almost nothing about the legendary Rocks Pirates. Oh god, we just keep name dropping them. This is exciting. Big Mom and Kaido have been fighting like cats and dogs for years. Okay, we got Sengoku here. God, he just looks older and older every time I see the dude. No one could have foreseen this. Very few Marines are familiar with the name Rocks nowadays. Many years ago, on the Pirates Island, Beehive, Beehive is actually... Okay, so it really was the Pirates Island. Many significant individuals came together to seek a quick path to fame and fortune. Did they find One Piece? I mean, maybe. Maybe. That meeting led to the formation of the Rocks Pirates. They were a violent group, killing both friend and foe alike. Okay, so finally get... Okay, that one's Big Mom. That's Kaido. I don't know who some of these people in the background, but that's fucking Whitebeard. So you literally had, like, all the freaking, like, the Yonko, or who would become the Yonko, were the freaking Rocks Pirates. Its members included Whitebeard, Big Mom, and Kaido. In their youth, they were led by their captain, Rocks. Wait, so is Rocks this little dude back here, or is he not being shown in this? Also, Big Mom was quite the spicy little number back then, apparently. What? Indeed, those three used to sail on the same ship. Unbelievable. It was a different time, what can I say, guys? How many have sailed under Rocks has also eventually made a name for themselves, such as the Golden Line Shiki. Oh, what? That might be this dude who's way off to the left, because that kind of looks like that could be Shiki. So Shiki, again, being name dropped in the series, you know, it's canon. The Silver Axe. Captain John. Wait. Captain John was one of the zombies, wasn't he? On Thriller Bark? I don't know who Silver Axe is, though. And Ochoko. Ochoko, known as Wang Shi, I think that's how you say it, in Chinese, was a real Chinese pirate lord from the 16th century. Wait, wasn't that like one of the, like, the, yeah, they said pirate lords, so like there was like, I think 8 or so of them, and like they kind of kept a balance in China. Like they were that influential and powerful. We get like a taste of them, I think, in the Pirates of the Caribbean as well. So yeah. Are you serious? How come all of this isn't common knowledge? I mean, that's very true. Well, one reason is that most of the members couldn't stand each other, so they downplayed their exploits as a group. That's kind of stupid. Their Captain Rocks strived to become king of the world. Oh, he wasn't even just going for king of the pirates. I'm gonna be king of this rock. That's why they call me Captain Rocks. I'm gonna be king of the rocks. Igneous. Sedentary. All of them. They were basically a terrorist group bearing their fangs at the world government. So the government covered up their actions, which is another reason. But back then, their name was known throughout the world. Okay, so Wait. There's a skull on their, not their flag, but their sail, and it's the O. It's like a flaming skull, and this dude kind of looks like he's got a skull head, so was Rock's like, he was bad to the bone. 38 years ago, a fateful incident occurred at a place known as God Valley. Okay. On that fateful day, the Rocks, the strongest pirate crew in the world, perished on that island. The incident was big news. Oh, look, there's young Garp. Their unstoppable evil rampage, which trampled all over in its wake, was finally quelled by Marine Vice Admiral Garp. After the incident, Garp's name reverberated across the world. That's how he became the hero of the Marines. And that is how he became known as the hero of the Marines. Yeah, my fist beat them in the face. You got him cheering in the background. Wait, they're heading down to... Oh, wait, this is Garp's ship. Never mind. He's heading up from Fishman Island, not going down. I thought it was another Marine ship. So that's what happened. Vice Admiral Garp has many acts of heroism under his belt. However, he doesn't like talking about this one in particular. Huh? Why? It's probably because maybe he didn't actually get the job done the way they think he did. He might have actually negotiated for them to break apart, and then that's how we have the world set... Whoop, I hit the mic. How we have the world set up we do now. It's like, hey, you guys don't seem to get along anyway. We've been fighting. It ain't getting nowhere. It's like, no need for casualties. Why don't you just part ways and go to the seven corners of the world? Or seven corners. Seven seas. That doesn't even work. The four corners of the world, and just kind of do your own things. If we cross paths again, we cross fists again, you know? But maybe that's what he did. Because, I mean, that wouldn't look so great for him to negotiate, which then would explain why he doesn't like to talk about it. But then maybe the Marines don't even know this. But, well, I don't know. He'll acknowledge it if you ask him about it, but Big Mom and Kaido, things keep going from bad to worse. Okay, so Garp's finding out about that. The biggest reason why is because he allied with a pirate during that battle. Ooh. Although that part was never reported. Wait, who's the big person in the background? There's like the big Marine in the back here. It's not John Giant. Maybe it's another giant? I don't know. Whatever. A pirate. There was another reason, though. He had to protect the Celestial Dragons during that mission. Huh? The Celestial Dragons were involved? Of course. They must have been taken hostage or something. Wait, isn't it our duty as Marines to serve the Celestial Dragons? His sense of morality never allowed him to believe that. The main reason Garp always rejected the title of Admiral. Wait, he rejected it? I mean, I guess if he became hero of the Marines, why not be Admiral, you know? But that's why he never wanted... He couldn't stand it. Is it because it... is because it would have made him a direct subordinate of the Celestial Dragons. His popularity and achievements are probably the only reason why they haven't disposed of him for his attitude. Oh, good lord. That, and he would kill quite a many of us. Garp and Roger encountered each other, and I thought it was maybe that they defeated the Rocks Pirates and teamed up to defeat the Rocks Pirates, all in order to protect the Celestial Dragons and their slaves. During wait. Oh, okay. I was like, slaves? What? But I forget they have slaves all the time. Damn the slaves. I mean, damn the fact that they have slaves, not the slaves themselves. I mean, they're, poor individuals as they are. During what is now known as the God Valley Incident. So, is it almost like the Valley of the End from Naruto? That's kind of what I'm getting. He fought alongside the Pirate King? What a roll call. The Celestial Dragons, Roger and the Rocks. Roger on the Rocks. That'd be funny. But anyway, what exactly was on that island? I've never even heard of that place. The island of God Valley is no longer drawn on the maps of the world. The truth of the matter is, after that incident, God Valley disappeared without a trace. Wait, is it Raftel? That would make sense. An island that the world government wanted to hide was wiped from the history books. Do you really want to know more about an island like that? Rock's ambition to become the king of the world. I'm king of the world! Or I want to be. Meant he was involved in many of the world's taboo subjects. That's why there wasn't any information on the Rock's pirates anymore. However, I'm sure that those memories are lying dormant in the minds of the more veteran Marines. Even though it's all in the past. Oh, look, it's Popeye. With his little pipe. It seems unbelievable that there was a man capable of leading 3 of the 4 emperors. He was probably Roger's first and most formidable rival. Wait, so that's him. So he was the guy that had like the spiky hair that was in the back then. He may have been known throughout the world as Captain Rocks, but his true name was Rocks de Quebec? Zybec? It's a type of sailing ship. He may no longer be amongst us, but he is one of the few with the initial D, who have appeared from time to time. From time to time, like half the damn characters that amount to anything have it in their names now. I'm wondering if it was more rare back then. So, okay, more reason he was even more powerful. I'm still thinking D stands for like Dragon Slayer or something, While it is true that Kaido and Big Mom were part of the same crew in the past, they are much stronger than they were 38 years ago. If they have truly formed an alliance, then it may lead to the formation of the worst pirate crew in the world. Brand new. His name is Brand New. What are their current bounties? We're getting bounties. Fucking finally. I think someone mentioned like it would make sense that like with when Luffy, his new bounty came out, the 1.5 billion when he became a Yonko, and then shortly thereafter we got Blackbeard, one of the Yonko, and now we're gonna get the others, or at least 2 more. Oh yes. Brand New is the name of the guy who kind of looks like a disco dancer. That's who that is. I always forget his name. I was just working on updating the bounties. Those who have been stripped of their warlord status. Oh, we're going to give them too. Holy crap. Well, that was actually something else people have been talking about. So we may as well review these bounties as well. The first man who became an emperor 1 year ago, Blackbeard. As a result of his attack on Impel Down 2 years ago, he was able to recruit very powerful subordinates. Okay, and they've got one of those Din Din Mushis that can like project vision or projections. Whatever. He is the current ruler of the Pirates Island Beehive. His influence is constantly expanding, and he's slowly overtaking Whitebeard as a force to be reckoned with. The Admiral of the Blackbeard Pirates, Marshal D. Teach, and his bounty is 2.2,470,600 billion. I don't know. Big money. 2.2 billion is freaking crazy. I don't think it's gone up, has it? Maybe it did. Because he had a fairly low bounty, right? But whatever. 2.2 billion. A lot of money. Let's see. The next emperor we should discuss is this man. He was first recognized as a emperor 6 years ago, and is the Shanks. It has to be youngest of the four. His subordinates trust him greatly, and his executives are all big names: Beckman, Rue, Yasop. Yep, it's Shanks. Boasting high bounties across the board. They are all well balanced and impregnable crew. The captain of the red-haired Shank pirates, or red-haired pirates, red-haired Shanks. It's twice as much as Blackbeard. 4.048 billion. Oh god, that's a big bounty. Some of them are shocked. Moving on, we have the natural world destroyer, who is said to have wiped out a village on the island of giants, Elbaf, when she was a mere child. Okay, so Big Mom. Refusing to trust anyone other than her own bloodline, she formed the country of Totland, ruling over it with her 85 children. Good lord. It just still gets me. She is the queen of the Kingdom of Sweets. The captain of the Big Mom Pirates, Charlotte Linlin. Okay, she not as high as Shanks, but still 4.3 billion is yeah. It's because it's so damn many zeros they have to scrunch it. So I was like, well, wait, I misread that, and I was like, nope, because it was the same thing with Shanks. Yeah. Still, oh wait, he is lower. Never mind. I had to, numbers, they perplex me at 1 a.m. Let's see here. Okay, that's even more shocking. To the vice admirals there. I assume they're vice admirals and rear admirals, maybe. The last one, but not least, is this man, although he was only an apprentice when he was in the Rocks Pirates. Oh, so Kaido was an apprentice then. He was able to rally many infamous pirates to his banner thanks to his sheer strength, and became an emperor in the process. The Governor General of the Beast Pirates. Governor General? Kaido of the Beast. 4.6 billion. He's the highest one so far. How depressing. From here on out, we can no longer use the 7 warlords as a weapon against the 4 emperors, like you could at any point anyway. We have to see how the SSG, Super Saiyan God, from the Marine Special Science Forces performs, before we can determine whether the removal of the poison from our ranks was a wise decision. You could have used it before, so then you had the backup. Okay, it didn't work. We at least still have the warlords, but no, you had to be cocky. It's like ripping out a floor, but then finding out that some of it was salvageable, And then you got a bigger mess on your hands, and a costlier repair. On a related note, these were the bounties on the legends of the previous era. Wait. Okay, Whitebeard. We're seeing Whitebeard. The captain of the Whitebeard Pirates, Edward Newgate. 5 billion. He really was the Superman. I think I'm gonna die from this reaction. Okay. And captain of the Roger Pirates, the Pirate King, Gold Roger. He has 500 million more than frickin' Whitebeard did. I mean, he was the king of the pirates. It makes sense. Which then I'm wondering, like this, like the 64 800 million here. That must have been like his initial bounty. Same thing goes for this 46 million on Whitebeard as well. Like probably they didn't get too many like ups and bounties, I'm guessing, at some point. Like because it was probably a lot harder to keep up with certain things back then as well as they do now. You know, certain technologies maybe not existing, maybe they didn't have the Denden bushes. I don't know. Or maybe they weren't as advanced, and long range communication was a lot harder. So maybe they didn't hear about all their exploits as often. So then they wouldn't upgrade their bounties, maybe, and like maybe they only had a few bounty upgrades there during their decades of careers. But anyway, okay. So we got brand new over here. No single pirate has ever surpassed the bounties of these two. I'm talking about Kaido and Big Mom. Except for frickin'... You say no single pirate. You literally just showed me two that did. Whitebeard and Roger. Fucking liar. However, if Kaido and Big Mom's alliance comes to fruition, their combined bounty will exceed both of them. Well, of course, that's how numbers work. They only had 5 million. But even, like, it won't exceed both of them. Because that doesn't add up that much. They're currently in Wano, a country that is unaffiliated with the world government. They are... wait, someone's stomping it. Oh, it's Akainu. Fleet Admiral Sakazuki. We're leaving Wano alone. We don't have... Oh, you don't have enough forces probably to spread out. The resources to divert there. Sengoku-san. Even though it wasn't Sengoku that was talking. But okay. Of course, we had no intention of interfering. I only wanted to pass on my knowledge of the new generation to this new generation of Marines. Even pirates are capable of developing relationships with one another. Their actions always have a motive behind them. One cannot hope to predict the future when they are ignorant of the past. I mean, that's a fair point, Sengoku. Speaking of which, there was a pirate in Wano that Whitebeard, Roger, and Redhair favored. Wasn't there? Wait. Talking about Luffy? Or Ace? It's fucking Oden. I was like, surely it could be either one of those. I mean, Ace works with Whitebeard, and then Roger, who the hell would have been? Neither one of them would have been alive during Roger, so that and so yeah, Oden makes sense. I don't even know why I thought of that otherwise. Do you mean Kozuki Oden? He used to be a division commander on Whitebeard's crew, or ship. Really? I thought it was only with Roger, but maybe not. Eventually he was poached by Roger to accompany him on the Pirate King's final voyage. Okay, that's interesting. Or maybe this has been revealed and I forget. This current situation couldn't possibly have anything to do with Oden, could it? Well, doesn't it seem like Wano is a common factor for all these big shots? It's a bit too much of a coincidence. Don't you think, Sakazuki? Oh, it's like bum 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 bum. Wano is the beehive of all connections. One Piece, chapter 957, end. Excuse me. Big bounties. Big bounties. Also, we got maybe a bit clearer picture of who Rox was. I mean, wanting to be king of the world. The big things. Just big news. If frickin' Morgans knew all this, he'd go crazy. Well, he probably knows the bounties. I'm sure the bounties are more known to the people in One Piece, I'm sure, than they are to us. I mean, we're just now learning. Ooh. I I don't know what to make of these bounties. What do you say, Otto? He don't say nothing because the bounties have made him speechless. Also, he's a blush. Oh, he's stuffed with the numbers he has found. But, oh, Lord. So, we have roughly, like, over 18 billion for what's yeah, it'd be like, no. Well, Whitebeard and Roger, they're not even alive now, so I can't even include that 10 billion. Over 10 billion. If this was money, these people would be rolling it. Obviously, the government would never pay this exorbitant fees. It's just enticing, just as like, well, the pirates will take them out because they're rivals. But yeah, now that they're talking about Oden and Rox, and it's just like, oh god. So that's what Rox was wanting all along, was just world domination. And then apparently Shiki the Lion was a part of the Rox Pirates. I think that's new information, right? So, oh Lord. I don't even know what to say. This is just, oh god, my brain, she is overflowing with the numbers. But yeah, that was interesting. It was kind of an info dump, and I was hoping we would maybe get the bounties of the warlords maybe next chapter. I mean, that would be nice. But it's good to get some information on the Rox Pirates because, you know, it was very like name drop, like all that kind of deal. It was like, we don't know who they are. Garp was not very forthcoming with the information, but now a whole room of Marines are now aware of it, so I'm sure information will start spreading. And yeah. But yeah. And just some random thoughts from the last chapter. Like, I don't think Sabo's dead. He the baby daddy of Makino's baby. I am almost 100% about it. I think I already mentioned this, or did I not? I don't know. I can't remember. But yeah, it was probably during his amnesia state, I'm guessing. But yeah. But sorry this is running long. But yeah. Whew. Whew. I just don't know. Maybe next week we'll maybe learn the bounties of the warlords as they're fighting off the Marines. That would be kind of a cool way to reveal them. It's like, Mihawk with your 500 million berries or something, you know. Like that could work. I mean, he's the world's greatest swordsman, so I'm sure he has a fair bounty on his hand as he's, you know, taken out all the other previous, you know, renowned swordsmen. I'm sure he's done that. And it's just like when Luffy would take out, you know, warlords and everything, then his bounty would go up. So I could see that being a king. You know, how it would work for Mihawk anyway. Bo, I feel like, was probably going to do something with, you know, the fact that it's Kobe that's going there, so they'll probably have a Luffy fan session, and they might make some form of alliance where it looks like she's defeated, but then not. But yeah, I don't know. Just so much going on in this series anymore. I can't keep up with all of it. So let me know your thoughts and opinions on this chapter. It was enlightening, but it hurts the brain with the number crunching. I'm not an accountant, damn it. My grandfather was. But yes. But anyway, let me know your thoughts and opinions, all that good stuff. I'm going to hopefully start streaming again at some point in the future. But, yeah. Also, The Promised Neverland and My Hero will be out at some point, probably tomorrow, those live reactions, so stay tuned. And hopefully me and Griever will be able to get into doing our manga podcast again. There's just too much is going on in real life for me right now. I don't even know when I'll be able to do some of these things. But yeah. All that good stuff. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, Keishlings, roll out.